What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Bontour with Haunt Scene, and I just got to share this with you. So I know it's Monday night. Hope everybody had a great weekend, and I started messing with this thing, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe you would want to join in on the fun of this here. And you might notice a couple things, like the camera looks a little different because this is actually my phone. And I'm using an app called EpocCam, and there's a free version and a paid version. It's $8, so I sprung for the $8, and I started playing with some of the stuff in the app, and holy crap, dude, it's pretty funny. What's up, Haunt Gurus? Hey, Haunt Gurus, I don't follow you. I'm gonna go ahead and follow you. There you go. Thanks for popping in there. Appreciate that. So I don't know. I started playing with a couple of the lenses. So augmented reality will use the phone or the software to like change how your face looks and all that stuff. I think there was one that was called SnapCam that was discontinued earlier this year, but it would change your face into different things. So I'm going to play with the one that's actually built into the phone app here. So it's called Epoch, EPOC Cam, and it's by Elgato. And we use a lot of Elgato stuff here. We use Elgato's stream decks, we use Elgato face cams, we use Elgato epoch cams, we use Elgato key lights, so we're pretty well into the Elgato ecosystem, I guess. So yeah, let's check it out if you wanna hang out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start messing with these here. So let's see what we got. I'm just going to go down the list, and then let me know in the chat which one is your favorite. So we're going to go ahead and start here with the first one, which is going to be, what's up, Macabre? Clear lens, which I don't think changes anything. No. Okay. All right. So let's do toddler. Oh my God. This is so good. Oh man. It's funny because it's like a tiny head on a full-size man body. So maybe we could have some. I'm trying to think of things we could do with these characters. Like maybe I could give it a different voice or something. Like
maybe we use this combination with this voice right here. Maybe a little robot or something. I could do that right there. Yeah, it actually does a really good job. So it focuses on the face, and I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm looking at the thing over here, but it's so weird how the toddler head is on the body. So we'll have to find some sort of demented way to use this. And there's a little bit of a delay, but that's pretty. I need a juice box. I can do this. And the other thing I don't know is I don't know if this works with more than one person. So we're not gonna be a show on Tuesday this week. Our show's on Thursday. But maybe we'll see what happens when Melissa comes over. After. I also don't know how it's gonna affect with the Jacqueline back here. So we'll mess with that a little bit. All right, no
robot. We don't like that. Okay, that's cool. All right, so we'll put that one back in there. What's up, Molly Zombie? What's going on? Let's go on to the next one here. The next one down the list is Cyber Me. Ooh, looks kind of good. Looks like I did some contouring right here. It's got the like, cleans up the beard, no gray right here. So that's kind of neat. And oh, that's good. That's good stuff. So that's kind of neat. So that one's called Cyber Me. Sounds like trash. Okay, no trash. All right. Next one is gonna be anime. Ah, Kamehameha! Wow. Now, this one's like kind of all over the place. Oh, and it does like the face, so it puts like a mask on your face. It doesn't quite change everything. This one doesn't seem like it matches up a lot, but I think it's kind of cool. I also have a hat on, so oh, that's so good. That's so good. What else we got here? Animation. Ooh, that's like very Pixar-ish. So we could do our own like little Pixar thing here. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Love Tiny Head Johnny. Yep. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to find some sort of way to spin this. Maybe what I can do is I can get this set to like a hotkey, and maybe when we switch over to do different bits on the show, like the like you know uh, elevator pitch or the bites or something like that, or the questions, we can maybe do something with that. But that's actually kind of cool. I like this one a lot. It's really really neat. How now, brown cow? Oh, sorry, just seeing if the tongue works. That's awesome. So that's animation. This next one's kind of hilarious because it's bald, and I don't think I need this one. So we'll just go ahead and move on to the next one. Maybe that'll look funny with Melissa. Next one, black and white. Just makes everything black and white. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool because you could do this on like a hotkey, I think. So here's the only limitation here for this, and this might not be something we could use in the live show because this is actually through my phone. Even though I have Elgato, the stream cams, the normal ones, and I'll turn that one off a little bit later, or turn this off a little bit later. I don't think the augmented reality lenses are actually in the webcam, so that's kind of interesting. So let's move on to the next one here. Green screen just makes everything back here a green screen. That's kind of neat. And what's cool about this is I can actually combine this in OBS to put myself anywhere. Now, we could already do this, and I actually have physical green screens behind me. But even if I didn't, this would make everything a green screen, and I can use a chroma color background with my thing. I should probably do it right now. So let's say we wanted to do filters, add a chroma color, chroma key. There we go, chroma key. And now I'm just in the background like this. So that's kind of neat. So it's like it fakes a green screen. So that's kind of cool. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better than nothing, I guess. This is why I have like physical green screens behind me. But that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Turn you off. And we'll go back into the software here. And that's a green screen. Next one is Vivid, which doesn't look that vivid. I'm not playing. All the other settings are out of the box, so I'm not playing with the brightness or anything like that right there. Let's go into VHS. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh my God, it's even got the line. That's kind of neat. So maybe we do some like vintage stuff, back in the day. And unfortunately, you can't combine these. Like I can't do a video of me, as a baby in the 80s doing the thing. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Flower. Doesn't really do anything but change the thing. Sepia, maybe we want to do like maybe we want to do some kind of like testimonials or something like that. Like that's where Troy touched me in the haunt or something like that. I could do that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's no tracking. It's just tracking on the VCR. Yes. Okay, I got you. It took me a moment, but yes, you need to adjust the tracking. Yeah, we're show me on the doll where Troy touched me. Background blur. This one's kind of interesting because it recreates bokeh. We changed cameras from like a Sony setup to our face cams, and we lost a little bit of that. It was kind of a trade-off because the one thing with the Sony cameras, the lens that I previously had was like it would separate us from the background, but it did that like focus hunting thing. And for whatever reason, I just couldn't get it working 100% of the time. When it looked great and it worked, it was great. But like I needed something a little bit more reliable. But with this one, you can kind of fake it right there. And it does seem like there's a little bit of catch up. Not literally catch up, but like a little bit of lag going on with that. Because this is actually through my phone through a wireless connection. So it's hooked up through the Elgato Camera Hub software, which is input as a webcam into OBS that I'm using. So that's kind of neat. So I can kind of fake it there. Let's see what else we got. Comics. Oh, that one's pretty good. That one's pretty neat. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted something, the one thing about the show is I I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I overshot the technical aspects of things. And it's hard. It's really hard to uh, run haunt scene and promote the show and host the show and hit all the buttons and everything, and like literally there are many points of failure, and like little tiny things really bug me sometimes with the show. So I wanted to get this as close as possible, like as easy as plug and play as possible. But that one's pretty cool. uh New 4K OBS bot cam is pretty neat. Yeah, take on me. Got a little aha going on right there. Ah, that one's pretty neat. I like how it makes the hat cartoon too, but it doesn't do the rest of you. You know, that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. What do you think of this one? Let me know. Pretty cool. There aren't a lot in here. The Snapcam has a lot options in there, which I might play with there. Let's see what we got. Cartoon 3D. Oh man, it makes me feel like my face is all distorted. So, uh, this one's kind of neat. It's kind of like a fatter version of the other one, which was like the Pixar one. That one was the animation one. So it's almost like it takes this one and kind of, smooths it out a little bit right there. Yeah, I might pick up another one. Like right now, I've got two face cams. But what's really cool about this is, let's say that I've got a third person. Like I've got this side, Melissa and I've got the other side, the guest side, and then maybe I've got like some guests in the overflow. Like maybe I got more than 3 guests in the studio. Try not to do that a lot, but it happens. And now that I don't have a couch, I could have overflow people over here and use this as like a overflow camera, as in like an emergency, and just set it up wirelessly, which is pretty cool. Yeah, new Incredibles character, pretty neat. And I think there's one more. The other one is crying. Oh my god, this is like horrible. It's like, this is like sad. It's like sad clown. Even if you smile, it's sad. This is kind of. Uh, you can't even. It like distorts your face. Oh my god, that's like scary. This one I don't like. It also makes me look older, and I'm already old enough. That one's pretty neat. So which one's your favorite? Which one's your favorite? Which one do you think? I like the animation one. I think this one's my favorite. It's pretty cool. It's okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. Dry your eye. And here comes your something with 2 little guys. What do we got? I think it comes down to this one. This one's kind of cool. This one's like a superhero kind of deal. I really like this one. I think this one's my favorite. I'm gonna have to say this one's my favorite, even though my eyes are like not aligned properly. But I like the fact that it includes the hat. That's pretty cool. The baby head one. We could try the baby head one. Toddler. Whoa! Oh man. You know what's funny is this does not look like me as a baby at all, but you know what? It works. You can see how it kind of like, yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get more voice effects on my sound mixer for like the baby stuff. You know, yeah. This one's pretty fun. Oh, it's good stuff, man. That's so fun. That's so fun. I'm gonna have to play around with this a little bit more. It is scary, but it's fun, man. I love gear and technology and junk. I love to mess with all this stuff. So I think this is funny. Cyber me. That one's kind of cool. Anime. I really like how, like, I don't know how it does it, but like the way it kind of brings in the detail and out the detail. Ah, ah, ah. That's kind of funny. Yeah, and I'll probably use this once and never use it again. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we could do like a fake Pixar commercial for a haunt. Come on down to Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. You know, stuff like that. Or make, it's always fun to make things like misbehave. Like if it's a Pixar character, what if all of a sudden he had like a really bad mouth, And this is kind of neat because I can use this for other things. I could use this for work. I could actually use it for work. I could be another character and interview myself or something. Oh my god, I can interview myself. I'd have to do that offline though. That's kind of neat. These are kind of cool, and this is an $8 app that you can install on your phone. Pretty cool. And there's a free version, but the free version has a huge watermark on it, and I don't like that stuff. But it's kind of neat. Black and white. What else we got? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I wish I could combine some of these. Like, I wish I could do VHS and baby or something, and you can't. You can only do one. This one's just kind of funny. It's got like the I love the line, but I also love the like where it's not focused in altogether. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Flower. This one does nothing. It just changes the colors. All right, let's try this with the pumpkins behind. All right, so I'm gonna take my green screens. I'm gonna put them up. So let's see, and I also want to see how this does without the green screen. Another problem that I had. Wow, it actually does a really good job. Holy shit! Huh? Turn these bad boys on. Turn them all on the remotes. This is kind of interesting. Another problem that I had with my previous camera setup is this is a fixed focus. Like whether I go in and out, as long as I'm within a certain range of the camera, it will always be in focus. One of the things that we had a problem with previously was when we would try to show stuff. Though this one right here has an autofocus on it because it's actually it's my phone. But like my normal, does this make her face? It does. Oh my god, look at that! It makes her face animated. That is so cool. Hey, ma'am, what do you look like as a baby? Let's do that. Toddler, wireless model there. What? Focus, jerk. Oh, it's not doing it. Come on, entertain me. Let me try another one. Here. Let's do comics. That's kind of cool, right? Kind of neat. I guess it detects a face. You know what's weird is this actual box, she's blurry. So it's actually putting them like more in focus. That's actually kind of neat. I don't know, man. Sometimes you just got to mess with the technology and then, do the things. So, by the way, this is another thing that I got a toy last weekend, the wireless Me. So we're going to use that when we're out in the field. Yeah. Let me go grab it, actually. I will go grab it. I'll be right back. All right, so I did last weekend. I picked up the wireless Me, and the reason I got this one is because a couple of reasons actually. One, it has a receiver and it has a transmission, like a transmitter. So this would go on the person, this would go on the camera, this would go on the person, this would go on the camera. But what's neat about this is both of them have a microphone. So this is actually two microphones. So if I'm doing like an interview, if I'm talking to somebody out in the field, it also has a microphone input right here as well. So these are kind of neat because I can use these different ways. And as an added bonus, and this is one of the reasons I got this thing, is with an update to my sound mixer that's coming out soon. This will actually sync up wirelessly with the sound mixer. So if I don't want to have to use my neat king bees or queen bees on the other side, and maybe I want some people to sit a little further back, I can actually clip this to them, and then it'll pick it up. It'll be wirelessly synced up with my mixer. So that was actually the reason I got these. So these are pretty cool, and they're $150 for both. Yeah. All right, so just messing around with stuff. Hopefully you were entertained for the last, oh my God, 20 minutes. But yeah, who knows? Who knows what kind of trouble we can get into with this thing? So I'm gonna switch this back, and I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna grab you. Hello, everybody. Hi. We're gonna go ahead and disable this one and turn on the normal camera. There we go. So yeah, but this is pretty cool. That is pretty neat right there. So yeah, if you need a webcam and you want to do something better than like a Logitech C920 or something like that, this is definitely a cheap way to do that, because the camera on your phone is probably better than the other one. So $8, $8, totally worth it if you have a modern thing. And I probably have like 3 or 4 Logitech, like the old C920 sitting around, like the basic webcams. And I tried to give them away, and nobody wanted them. So yeah, good stuff. Yep. All right. Let me try one more thing. Do you use an app, or does it sync right up? You mean like these guys right here? There is an app for this, and you install it, and it syncs up for your device, and then it uses this as the audio input as opposed to your camera's microphone or your device's microphone. And it comes with different adapters. So it comes with TRS, TRRS, and it comes with the dongles. So like this one's USB-C to USB-C. This one is USB-C to Lightning. So you would plug in the receiver, right? And then you would plug it in on the phone. And then I think I've already synced mine up, and I was testing it out earlier, and it actually sounds pretty clean. What's cool about this, though, is because when you have this synced up here, I think the radius is like 50 feet or 100 feet or something like that. So even if I'm walking around, obviously if I've got a static microphone and I walk away from it, the audio is going to degrade. But with something like this, you clip it on, or we'll clip it on like a backpack or something. Yeah. And then it'll be held right there. I don't know why I'm having trouble clipping this. This is why I need an assistant. So yeah, I can clip it to my shirt, and then I can just talk like normal, or one of my pockets or lapels or something like that to do that right there. Yeah. Okay, so for the phone, do you use an app, or does it sync right up? So for the phone thing, that was called EpocCam, EPOC. And with the paid version, which is $8, you can use it as an audio input. So you can actually use the microphone from your device as well. So technically, if I'm out in the field and I want to do a live stream, I can use EpocCam for the camera, and I could sync it up with like OBS or whatever on the thing, and I can actually use this right here. And another thing that's really cool about this is these clippies right here. The clippies are actually sized for a shoe. So like it's got the shoe right there. So I can actually hook it all up like that, which is really, really cool. So I was thinking about getting the wireless 2 Go's, but these were cheaper, and I don't need to interview this. I mean, wireless Go 2 has 2 more. I think the range is a lot bigger on that one, but I think this will be fine for us right there. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's just some technology, some stuff, and I want to, get a lot of practice with this stuff in before we set loose on the spooky season, because it's going to be another crazy one for us. So, yeah. Yeah, the DJI ones I'm looking at come with 2 and receiver, and it's like $330. Well, remember, This one right here is technically 2 and a receiver. So you might want to look into the wireless Me. Notice how it's staying in focus now, because look into this one, because this one has 2 microphones. Both of these, the receiver and the transmitter, are both microphones. So they both have microphones on them. So you might be able to save some money. See how it's got a mic? And then this one right here also has a mic. See? Pretty cool. So they both have mics right there. Pretty neat. So I actually bought mine at Target. I should have waited for Amazon, but I bought it. I went into Target and just bought it. So it's like $150, $160 with tax. So I'll save you some money there, Mr. Chris Roosh. Yeah. And my Rodecaster Pro 2, this will have a thing to sync that there as well. Yeah. Yeah, there are some videos that were specifically doing that, but once I found out that this is a cheaper option and it does what I want, and it has the 2 microphones in there, and this wireless syncs up with my sound mixer, it was just like that's what really sold me. I'm like, so yeah. I like the DJI one over the Rode. Yeah, I was looking at the DJI ones, but the fact that this has a little bit more utility for my particular setup, that's why I kind of went with that one there. Yeah, and I don't know how much the DJI ones are. I think they're more expensive. But yeah, pretty cool. This one comes with fur windshield? What? Did I miss something? Oh, there they are. Oh, cool. These come with little covers. That's so cool. I didn't see that. That was in the bottom of one of the boxes. Good thing I read the box. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Look at these. Oh, wow. Value. These actually like spin, and you can put these right on the microphone. That is so cool. I am so glad I looked at that. I was like, what are these little furry things in there? So yeah, these actually just twist on and off for that. That's really cool. That's really cool. And then the firmware for the sound mixer update isn't out, but at some point I might do a live stream when I'm playing with that. But this is just cool, man. It is so cool. The only thing that I'm really worried about with this is losing some of these little parts. Oh, wait, twist right on. Okay, that ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. That's cool. All right, I gotta play with more stuff. Am I gonna be at MHC? I really, really want to go to MHC, man. I really do. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford it, and I haven't booked any of the trip or anything yet, so I give it a 50-50 shot. Yeah, I might be. I've already been to MHC. No offense to MHC, but I'm thinking if I'm gonna go to another haunt convention before the end of this year, I'm probably going to go to Texas because I want to do Texas. And I've never been to Texas at all. So I want to go to Texas, and they've got like a dark hour in Thrillvania or something like that on their haunt tour. So if I do anything, I'm probably going to do that. And then I think next year I'm going to see if I can make it to more, because I was like, I'm just going to do one a year. And then I realized I'm like, well, I have to go to Transworld every year. And I went to Fear Expo, and next year HauntCon will be here, so I'll do that. And then I want to check out East Coast Haunters Convention. So I think if I do Texas this year and East Coast Haunters Convention next year, I think that'll be a good mix of stuff. Yep. Yeah, I want to go to Texas. Texas, I'd probably give myself like a 75% chance. I'm way more likely to do that than MHC this particular year. But you never know. Things can change. These can change. I could win the lottery and be able to afford it, because I would have to fly, and I'd have to get a room, and I'd have to buy my pass. So that will add up pretty quick. I think when I went a couple of years ago for MHC, I think it was like literally $1,000 just for me. So that was a lot of money. So, yeah, East Coast Hunters gonna be dope. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just getting into new areas and doing new things. Yeah, we're already kind of working on our road trip this year. The version 1.0 isn't going to fly, so we went to version 2.0 the road trip, and we're going to do Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, um, Pennsylvania. I think that's going to be the that middle area of the East Coast we're going to try to do. But we've got some long days driving, so I'm trying to figure out how to figure that out. Figuring out how to figure that out. Exactly. I know how to use my words. Oh, I know, man. It's expensive, but you know that tour that they had when I went to MHC a couple years ago that had like Basement of the Dead, Midnight Terror, Massacre, Hell's Gate, and then I always forget what the last one is. I don't remember. It was a smaller one. It was fun. It was just tiny. God, I forget what the hell it was. Somebody will know what it is. Comment if you were there for that. But I had a lot of fun on that trip, and I've been meaning to go back to MHC. Melissa went last year. I didn't get a chance to go, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, everybody, if I can do it. Yep. Frightland, I think, is the one that I have on my list in Delaware. Yes, I'm in Delaware. So yeah. Yeah. But we're leaving from Florida. We got to drive like 10 plus hours to get to one of the haunts. And then every haunt's a little spread out. And I know that there are long days when we do our trips on like the first day and the last day. But for driving purposes, I try to keep us under like a couple hours a day. But some of the haunts are actually pretty close. But I think we're going to do Penhurst. I think we're going to do Field of Screams, Frightland. And I'm still looking for a couple. I have a list, but it's like the first draft. Usually, what I think I'm doing in April is not exactly what we end up doing in October. But I know the week that we're gonna go, it'll probably be the second or third week of October. We're gonna stop by Woods of Terror. I think that's definitely on the list. Might stop by Netherworld because why drive by Netherworld? Why would you drive by Netherworld? Why would you ever drive by Netherworld and not go to Netherworld? So yeah, I think Ben would probably like murder me. Yeah, cool. All right, I've been rambling enough here for the last 33 minutes. So thank you all for hanging out tonight. I do appreciate you helping me with this stupid little test of the AR stuff. I just, I love technology, and I love I just love trying to figure out how I can use it with the show. And I've been playing around with like ChatGPT and some other options, some other AI stuff. So we'll see where we go from there. But I hope everybody has a great day. Remember, no show tomorrow for Haunt Scene. We're going to do our show on Thursday. That's going to be it for me. So thank you all for hanging out for a few minutes. Till next time, spook easy, happy haunting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Give me some treats.